sand, the land of fluff and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Our story begins with Geralt, who travelled to Toussaint, a territory of Nilfgaard, to deal with a beast at the bequest of Anna Henrietta, ruling Duchess of Toussaint.
I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate.
As Geralt and two Toussaint knights, Milton de Peyrac-Peyran and Palmerin de Launfal, arrived in Toussaint, they were surprised to see Guillaume de Launfal, Palmerin's nephew, charging headstrong at a windmill. Just as surprisingly, from behind this windmill, out erupted Golyat and began chasing Guillaume de Launfal down. Now Golyat's origins begin many years prior to this. Golyat, formerly Louis Albany, was the greatest of the many brave and valorous knights in the service to the old Duke of Toussaint. His crest symbolising the 5 chivalric virtues which Toussaint cherishes and he himself upholds: compassion, generosity, honour, valour and wisdom.
According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Yet after a time, he began to think himself perfect. His fame and his glory going to his head, he thought he was the pure embodiment of those virtues and no one surpassed him in this regard. Determined to be recognised as such, he made his way to the Lady of the Lake, the goddess of chivalry, to have her pay him homage and respect in all his glory. As Louis Albany approached the Lady of the Lake, his body changed, growing more fatter and more corpulent, his shining armour, a symbol of his virtue, crumbling to ash, his sword forming a mace and his helmet contorting into a wooden cage upon his head. The Lady of the Lake emerged from the water and said, "You abandoned the chivalric virtues long ago. Of all your sins, the greatest was pride. It has changed your sword into a mace, deprived you of armour and made your flesh into that of a beast. From now on you shall be known as Golyat. Go to Mount Gorgon, where you shall live in this form far from the eyes of men, accompanied by a painful memory of your lost glory, until the day death mercifully frees you from this torment." And up on Mount Gorgon, the newly formed Golyat remained, descending only when hunger forced him. Now Guillaume de Launfal had vowed to slay the beast, known as Golyat, in hopes of swaying the heart of a beautiful damsel, the lady-in-waiting Viviane de Tabry, who held a secret of her own. But that is a story for another time.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop hop.
Now back with our 3 knights, our witcher and our giant, the 4 heroes fought Golyat and defeated him. Tales of this conflict have been told and retold, some grandizing the story with Geralt killing Golyat quickly with just a single crossbolt to the eye.
Kill a monster!
All for one and one for all!
And this is the story of Louis Albany, Golyat.